Hi, everybody. My name is Dr. Catherine Helm. Welcome to Cupid's Broken Bow, where Becca is going to read me Reddit stories and we're going to react to it. Are you ready for our first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one is coming from the subreddit r/2hottakes. It is 2 hours old.
Okay.
And it's titled, "My childhood best friend is marrying my ex, who cheated on me with her."
Damn.
So they're looking for advice.
Okay.
She's
looking for advice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it goes, "Well, call her M. We met in middle school, and until I was 21, she was like a sister. Sleepovers, birthdays, all of it. Even stood by me when I found out my boyfriend of 3 years cheated on me, or so I thought. That was 2 years ago. I just found out through a Facebook engagement post that she's marrying him. The guy who lied to me, gaslit me, and left me crying on the bathroom floor."
And this was her best friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I confronted her, and she admitted it. They were sleeping together while we were dating. It was a mistake, she said, but we realized we were soulmates. I've spent the last few days bouncing between rage and heartbreak. I want to call her out publicly. I want people to know what kind of friend she is, but I also know that might make me look bitter. How do I grieve someone who was family to me and the person I thought I'd marry? Hot take. Sometimes you lose two people at once, and it's still a blessing in disguise.
Okay. So let me make sure I'm understanding what we have going on, right? So this woman this was her boyfriend, and her best friend cheated on her with her boyfriend.
Yep.
And now they're getting married.
Yep.
That's a rough one.
Yeah, I'd say so.
That's a rough one. Well, first of all, there's a whole lot wrong here. I think one of the things that's wrong is that she found out through Facebook.
Yeah.
So this is clearly not her friend.
No.
No. And people always tell you who they are.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I'm wondering if they kept talking after the boyfriend cheated on her. Like,
Yeah.
If she didn't know, obviously, that the best friend cheated on her.
No.
Like, the boyfriend was cheating on her with her best friend.
That's super shady.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, the whole time she was grieving that.
Her friend was listening.
And, like, being supportive.
I'm not laughing at her.
Right.
I'm laughing because it's kind of pretty shockingly awful.
Yeah.
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 You know.
So I just wonder how, like, that all plays out.
What do you mean?
Like, as a friend, how do you even, like, comprehend what just happened to you? 'Cause she just lied to your face in several different, like, situations and was being supportive throughout all of
Yeah,
that.
supportive.
Right.
While she's sleeping with your
But
boyfriend.
she's lying straight to your face the whole time. And for the boyfriend also to, like, cover for that too is very interesting. And then they go and get together.
Well, so there's a lot going on here. One, clearly this woman was not your friend.
Right.
Right. She was using you to get to your boyfriend. Right. And when people tell you who they are, you have to believe them. So second of all, the boyfriend is equally shady, right? I would almost say that the best friend is even more shady.
I'd say so.
Yeah, because she's sort of comforting her, while she's cheating with her boyfriend.
She's two-faced.
Yeah. And so the best friend then said it was a mistake.
That they got together, that they slept together in the first place.
But now it could have been that much of a mistake because now they're engaged. So what are some of the comments?
The top comment actually says, "I'd comment on the engagement post. If he cheats with you, he'll cheat on you. Good luck with that.
True.
But hey, I'm petty.
Okay, what's another one?
You two are perfect for each other."
These are all suggestions of what she should post.
Yeah, because she said she wants to comment and call her out publicly.
All right.
So people are kind of suggesting, like, make a comment on the Facebook post.
Well, so that becomes another issue, right? So if she comments, right, even though it's really hard not to, I can understand the impulse for her wanting to comment. What does that do for her? It doesn't change what's happening. It's not going to make them apologize and suddenly not be getting engaged, right? So when we get down and dirty with the petty, what does that actually do for us?
Right. Well, and she's asking for advice, I think, because she doesn't want to look bitter. Like,
Yeah.
she says that it might make her look like that.
Yeah. Well, and if she is bitter, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like your best friend slept with the boyfriend. Right. That's a reason to be bitter.
Great.
Yeah. But I think you have to be careful about what you put out there because
What's it gonna do?
What's it gonna do?
Yeah.
It's not gonna change anything. And I like what the other poster said about basically if this is a pattern of his behavior, it's gonna repeat itself in their relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, my advice would be to not comment at all, right? Even though to resist the impulse to comment and live your life. Right. Like, obviously, she has to grieve both relationships. She has to grieve the betrayal. Right. I hope she gets some therapy because she will carry this with her in her other relationships.
Right. Yeah. It's a breach of trust.
But you don't necessarily want that out there.
Right.
Right. Let them do the dishonest stuff. And then when you begin your relationship in dishonesty, it continues as a threat. Right. So my advice to her would be grieve it, get some good therapy, get some good support, and leave them to their treachery.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Hope that helps.
Hope it helps.
All right. The next one is coming from AITAH. It's 23 hours old. It's titled, "Am I the asshole for leaving my parents' house after they had sex in my room?"
Okay. Sorry, that's funny. Go ahead.
So it goes,
is he the asshole for leaving his parents' house because they had sex in their room if it's their house?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, parents have sex too.
He says, "I'm 19 male. I live with my parents, 45 male and 40 female. At our house, there are 3 bedrooms, mine, my sister's, and my parents. And my grandma, 86, is visiting us for the summer. She's such a sweetheart, but the problem is that she always sleeps in my parents' bedroom. It's normal in my culture because she's an older lady and my parents are sleeping on the couch.
Okay.
But the other night, I told them I was spending the night at my girlfriend's place. I got on my way to my girlfriend's house a little late, kind of like around 11 p.m. But when I got there, I noticed I forgot my phone at home.
Uh-oh.
So I told my girlfriend I was going to go back home and get it, and then I'll come
Wait,
back.
and by the way, why is it okay for him to go to her house and have sex and not the parents to have sex in their own house? Okay, I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Oh, he says, but when I got home, I opened the door and went upstairs and opened my room. And to my shock, I found my parents on my bed, half naked, kissing, and they immediately covered themselves with my blanket. He says, I closed the door until they got dressed again, and then I walked in disgust and screaming angrily at everyone.
Why is he so mad?
I told...
Oh, why is he so upset?
I don't know. Okay. I told them this is too far and that I'm going to start packing and find somewhere else to stay for tomorrow, and got back to my girlfriend's house. The next day I came home, and when I walked in, they said that they're married and haven't been together in weeks because of my grandma, and that it's natural. I told them that I don't care and I can't sleep on my bed again, knowing that they almost have done it in my bed. And it's gonna be uncomfortable, and I will stay with my friend for a while. It was all good until I finished packing and started my car to leave. My mom called me an asshole, and she said that I'm overreacting. I didn't answer her, and I just left.
Okay.
So, am I the asshole for leaving my parents' place because they almost had sex in my room?
I have all kinds of reactions to this. Before I share mine, what are yours?
I don't know. I feel like I'd have a very different reaction in that situation. I would probably be mad.
Okay.
That they chose my room because it's like...
Well, but their room has their grandma in it.
Right.
Okay.
But hey, grandma, why don't you just come watch a movie or something? I don't know. But, like, I feel like that's, like, my space. Like, I wouldn't go into their room
to have
do
sex.
that.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I was 19 once. And I feel like you're at a maturity level that's a little bit different.
True.
And so, like, the humor in it is probably not there for him.
But it's kind of funny.
It is funny.
I think it's kind of funny. I mean, so I used to teach human sexuality to college students, and one of the things they would freak out if you suggested that anyone over 40 still has sex. Yeah. They're in their 40s and he's 19.
Right.
One, how does he think he got here?
Right.
Right. Two, it's still their house. Right. And had he not come home, he would be none the wiser.
Right.
Right. I think he's way overreacting.
I think so too.
He's having a temper tantrum. They'll wash the sheets. Right? So to me, my question is, what is his reaction really about?
Yeah.
Why is he so horrified?
He might just feel violated.
Well, he was going over to his girlfriend's house to have sex.
Yeah.
So his parents aren't allowed to have sex?
Oh, he probably doesn't think about that.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Right? So I guess, one, what are you so horrified by? Right? And is he still at the stage where he doesn't see his parents as people?
Probably.
Okay. So, one, grow up.
Right.
Okay. And two, right, I'm sure it's equally as embarrassing for his parents as it is for him.
Right.
But he's really, I don't know. I think he's kind of acting like a spoiled brat.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, I think you can leave. Go ahead, move out. They'd probably love that.
Well, why are you acting like you're doing them a favor? You know.
Right.
What are some of the comments?
The top comment says, I would not want to have sex where my teenager sleeps. There are so many other available spaces that are not where my teenager would sleep. That's weird and creepy, not the asshole.
Okay, that's interesting. But the grandmother who's 86, they're being respectful by letting her use their room.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. What else?
People are saying I would rather do it in the bathroom than in the bed my teenager sleeps in. Barf, not the asshole.
Okay. So people are not siding with me at all.
No. And I think you're coming, like, I think I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But I think people on here especially are just more of like, that's your kid's room. Like, why do you want to do it in there? Like, there's other spots.
Well, I guess, but their bedroom is being taken up.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I wonder why he's tantruming and he's not seeing the humor.
It could just be the shock of everything, too, and he just, like, doesn't know how to deal with it.
But the shock is worn off days later.
Maybe.
And he's still having a tantrum about it.
Right.
Right.
Right,
Especially given that he himself was going over to his girlfriend's house. I don't want to assume, but probably for the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. I say grow up to him. I do. Nobody else seems to agree with me on this. What are people saying?
Everybody's saying not the asshole.
I totally think he's the asshole.
They think the parents are in the wrong.
So, but once it already happens, what are they supposed to do about it now? Right.
Well, I also agree with what you said about how, like, if he didn't come home, like, if he didn't forget his phone, like, he would have never known.
He would never know.
Right.
So, like, I don't think it's ideal for them either.
What if they've done it in there before?
Well, how would you know?
Right.
Exactly. Get over it. Okay. That's my official. Get over it. Yeah. Wash the sheets.
I don't know. I kind of think he is being so with the way he's acting.
But we're in the minority.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Reddit.
It's a hot take. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. The next one is coming from r/relationship advice. It's 1 hour old.
Okay. So it's hot off the presses.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's titled, Do Me, Female 19, and My Boyfriend, Male 21, Need to Talk About This.
Okay, wait. What are the ages again?
19 female and a 21 male.
Okay. All right.
So, me and my boyfriend have been together for 7 months now, and we are good. Of course, there's issues, but those are not topic of this post today.
Okay.
So we talk to each other every day, and it's fine. But he does this thing where he plays video games at every single call we're having. And he also has a roommate, so when I try to talk to him, he's always distracted and never fully listens to me. So my issue now is he never listens to what I'm saying, and that he really irritates me. And when I tell him that he's not listening to me, he gets all defensive and says he is listening to me, which isn't true. I really don't know what to do, or if we should just stop being on the phone at all, because I'm getting really tired of it.
So this is interesting because they've been together 7 months and she doesn't feel like she's being heard.
Yeah.
Right. He's clearly distracted.
Right.
Right. He's playing video games, which, you know, is indicative of him not caring about what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I have a couple questions. Does he have an addiction to video games?
Maybe.
Right. So is this a behavior that's in his control? 2, the bigger problem is she's told him about it and he gets defensive and is in denial that it has an impact. And that's more concerning. And not just that you're doing the behavior, but she's told you about it and you seem not to care that it hurts her.
Right.
you know.
Right. She's
So
voicing that.
because she's voicing that, right? And so you can sort of extrapolate that to other things, right, in their relationship.
Yeah.
You know, so you always pay attention. Like when you tell your partner that they hurt you or they make you angry or frustrate you, what is their response? Do they fix the behavior? Are they open to talking to you about it? And he doesn't seem,
No.
yeah.
I don't know. I have a question. It's not in here, but I want to know if they're like long distance.
Okay. Well, how would that make a difference?
Well, just because like it seems like they're talking only on the phone.
Okay.
So like,
Well, then even more, he should get off the game.
right.
Right.
Well, because I have personal experience with this.
Okay, do tell.
Because I'm long distance with my fiance, and really the only way I get to talk to him is on the phone.
Right.
And we've actually had kind of issues a little similar to this, where I'm like,
Are you
"Hey, I'm
distracted?
trying to tell you something." Yeah, and then he's like scrolling on Instagram or something. I'm like, "Hey, you're like, this is important. Like,
Yeah.
can you just pay attention for a minute?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, okay." So
Yeah.
like he listens, but this doesn't seem to. He doesn't seem to be.
So your fiance listened to you. Right. I also think that like now the way society's set up is we're always distracted.
Right.
Our watches are going off. Our phones are going off, right? We're distracted all the time. And I think we're going to see problems like this more and more, right? Because, you know, the bells and whistles are going off and we're always available, which means our attention is divided. And so I think that you're going to see this a lot.
Right.
And it's a big problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets in the way of the true emotional connection. And what happens over time is it erodes trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially because you feel unheard too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So she's asking if she should break up with him.
I don't think necessarily break up. I think it's more of like, what can she do to get across to him, like, that it's annoying and it's irritating her.
I have a response.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Don't fill the space. Don't fill the silence. Sit on the phone quietly. Don't say anything. Hey, how are you? Right?
Yeah.
You know, because this isn't a punishing response.
Right.
But I don't think he recognizes the impact of what he's doing. Right. So, you know, I'm not giving for the petty, but maybe give him a taste of his own medicine so he can feel what it's like to try to talk to somebody who's not focused on you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that I understand it too, because it's kind of like, why are you on the phone with me then?
Right. Exactly.
Like, you didn't have to call me.
Well, because you're only half here.
Right.
Right. And then what are the alternatives? So if they're not talking on the phone, you know, are we just texting? Right. Are we FaceTiming? And some people just aren't good on the phone.
Right.
So maybe the question is a good one. If he's just not good on the phone, then don't talk to him on the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Get on
all
the
answers.
Xbox Live chat. Talk to him through there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All things we won't know because we don't
Yeah.
have the full context. What are some of the comments?
So, because it's so new, there's only 3 of them.
Okay.
So it says, okay, so this needs to be seriously addressed in a serious way by setting up boundaries, because feeling neglected and unheard is upsetting, and I totally understand you.
Okay.
Another person says, have a heart-to-heart, face-to-face, not a phone call, and tell him how you feel. Or when he calls and you can tell he is distracted, hang up. Your time is valuable, and he should be respectful of that.
That'd be interesting.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I wonder though, like, do you give him a warning or
I don't know.
just hang up?
I don't know.
Because that might make him mad.
I mean, it's already making her mad.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's that mad though.
Yeah. It's about when you tell someone how they respond.
Right, because she said that she did.
Yep.
So, and he just gets defensive.
So my advice, maybe she should try some of these things. If they don't work, this translates into other things. It's a deeper issue.
For sure.
If it does work, right, or maybe he's just not a phone person, you know, maybe adjust to that. Okay. All right.
Hopefully that's helpful.
What do we got next?
We have a story from Am I the Butt Face?
It's
16 hours old.
Okay.
It's titled, Am I the Butt Face for breaking up with my ex over a shellfish allergy?
Okay, that's interesting.
He says, I started dating this girl about a month ago. We went for dinner a few times to some big restaurants. I found out she loves her seafood. I'm allergic to shellfish, like highly allergic, but I didn't want to steal her joy, so she got her seafood and I would eat some steak or like a burger.
Okay.
She's asked me if I wanted a bite before, and I have told her no because I'm allergic.
There's a theme here, partners who aren't listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
A few weeks went by since our last dinner date because I got hit with the flu. I was sick for weeks.
Okay.
Last week she called and asked if I was okay and if I would want to stop over for dinner to try her famous chicken Alfredo. I was just starting to feel better, so I agreed to go. I have eaten chicken Alfredo many times and I haven't had an issue, so I never thought twice about eating it. When I took a few bites of it, I noticed it tasted funny. Then a few minutes later, I could feel my throat closing.
Oh no. Oh no.
I asked her what
Did she put shrimp in
it.
there?
I don't know. I asked her what she put in it, and I found out she used shrimp oil in her Alfredo sauce recipe.
Is she trying to kill him?
She, when she saw me struggling for air, she then realized she forgot that I was allergic to shrimp,
Oh.
and then I went into anaphylactic shock.
Oh, that's bad.
That's pretty.
That's really bad.
She helped me, and she called 911, and everything. We went to the hospital. I ended up being
Wait,
okay.
did she help pay his bill too?
I hope so.
Okay.
I ended up being okay after a few injections and a few days in the hospital for observation. But I no longer feel comfortable seeing her, so I broke up with her.
Okay. And wait, and how long have they been dating?
Doesn't say.
Okay.
Just a couple dates, it seems like.
All right.
But he then goes on to say, she's now crying to her family because she felt bad, and now her brother is coming at me because it was an accident. And now everyone in her family is ganging up on me because I should have reminded her.
That's interesting. Okay. One, she didn't say it was shrimp Alfredo.
Right.
So why didn't you remind her when it's chicken Alfredo?
Right.
You know, two, why is her family involved?
Right. That's what I want to know.
Major
How do you know
boundary-
each other?
Major boundary violation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting,
I
right?
always
And I
thought
think
a
it could
couple
be
of
viewed a
days.
couple of different ways,
Mhm.
right? Like, one, if they're newly dating, then she probably would be less aware of his allergy and likely to remember it, right? If they've been dating for a year and she forgets that, that's a problem,
Yeah.
right? But if they're newly dating, I think you have to cut her some slack,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I can understand she almost killed him.
I don't know if I'd be comfortable either.
I don't think I'd be comfortable.
Right. But I wonder, so like, he's kind of blaming it all on her. But so like, I know people with severe allergies.
Yeah.
And they kind of just question everything they eat. Like,
Fair.
especially if somebody else makes it and it's not from like a store that has a label on it.
Yeah.
Because like, you need to know.
Yeah.
Because like, that doesn't happen. So I don't know, because it could also be a little bit his fault.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, just devil's advocate.
But you
because-
wouldn't think that
No.
chicken Alfredo would have shrimp in it.
Right. But
So you wouldn't think to ask, and I'm gonna guess that he assumed that she would remember that we had an allergy. Which,
Yeah.
okay, so I guess one, you shouldn't make assumptions.
But
Okay,
Yeah.
you know. Two, if he doesn't feel comfortable, you know, because he almost died. I mean, she almost killed him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not funny, but it's kind of funny, right? That she did almost kill him. I think he's got to respect that.
Yeah.
The family doesn't have to like it,
No.
but
I don't even know why they're in this.
I don't know why they're in this either. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's really unfortunate that it happened, but if he's not comfortable, he's not comfortable.
Well, right. And it kind of sounds like it wasn't like he was head over heels for her.
Clearly not. Right.
So it's kind of just.
Maybe it's just a way to break up with her.
Yeah, the straw that broke the camel's back.
It's a really
I
good
almost
reason.
died.
You almost killed me. I ended up in the ER, had medical bills. I don't think we're meant to be together.
Yeah, how are they disputing that?
Yeah. What do the comments say?
The top comment says, "You don't make Alfredo with shrimp oil." Sounds like she was testing you. I break up too.
Or try to kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had no idea shrimp oil even existed.
Okay, that was not helpful, but okay.
Yeah, nothing really
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I think he made the best decision for
I think
himself.
so, too.
He doesn't owe her anything.
No.
You know, she just feels really badly, as she should. But I
Yeah.
think this is done.
So he's not the butt face.
I don't think he's the butt face. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
But I hope he learned something that he should just check.
That he should
When
always,
people make him food.
that she should always check. I think that's,
New people.
well, especially given
don't
that
know you.
if you're so allergic that you could die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think that wraps it up for
Yeah.
our kind of Cupid's Broken Bow episode.
Okay.
Stay tuned for more. There'll be more.